Hey guys, Yasser here. Apologize for my voice, I'm just getting over the flu, but I kind of wanted to start my YouTube channel and use this to kind of learn editing software, but in regards, going to transition to kind of cover the build that I've been doing on my FD RX-7. Car's a 93 Touring. I've owned the car since March of 2008. Bought the car when I was 18 years old, now 29. I've had this car, it's gone through some transitions, it's sat through some time while I finished college. Kind of wanted to cover the process of the build. I'm just the average guy. What I do for a living is I sell Subarus, so I'm around some pretty cool cars. The daily driver is an STI, but having this RX-7 has always been a dream of mine to build this car to exactly what I wanted it to be. I've had to jump through a lot of hoops to do that. Thanks to the guys over at Kontras Performance here in Columbus, Ohio, that have decided to take on that task of helping me finish this car and build it into something that I've always wanted. Lots of great parts going into the vehicle, lots of great advice. So we transitioned the car. Originally it has a large street ported engine on it. It was running an Apexi Power FC with a T04Z turbo. All the basic parts you would need for standard FD builds from about 10, 11 years ago. And now we're kind of transitioning into more of the ultimate street car FD that I can have. We have deleted power steering, deleted AC, deleted ABS. The motor right now is at Pineapple Racing, getting rebuilt. It's going to have a large street port. We changed the turbo out to a GTX 35R, which is a twin scroll turbo. And one thing that I'm very, very excited for is that we're actually using a Haltech 1500 Elite with the full Haltech harness, coil packs, all that thing, all the things from Haltech. So I'm really excited to kind of show you the transition, that build. I'm really looking forward to it, especially with modern ECUs and modern fueling, that the car is going to be so much fun to drive on the street. I haven't driven the car since 2013. Sad to hear. It has been very kind of frustrating to have a car this cool just sitting in the garage and just really trying to save up your funds to build it. These cars are not cheap to work on. They're not cheap to build. Just kind of go over some of the parts that we have going into the car. It's going to be pretty exciting. I said the motor's down in Florida at Pineapple Racing currently, but we are going through this. It's going to be awesome. It's going to get new injectors, new fuel system, and the engine bay has been resprayed. So I've kind of been really building up to make this car everything that I wanted it to be. Still some stuff that I'm going to have to finish on it. Obviously, it's a 25-year-old car. Some great parts on there from Elite Rotary. Shout out to them. Thanks for the t-shirt. Elite Rotary motor mounts on the car, and doing some other things. It's going to have an excessive lower intake manifold, stock upper intake manifold. So it's going to be a really cool street car to have. There's not many of these cars running around in general, and there's even less of them here in Columbus, Ohio. So having a rotary sports car is going to be really, really cool. I'm just super excited to be able to drive the car again. It's been a dream car of mine, so I'm going to try to start putting videos together and covering the process of what it's like to own one of these, what it's like to build, how much money, how much time does it really take to put one of these cars together. They're not easy. If I were to tell you, you can just buy parts off the shelf and slap it on this car, that's a lie. RX-7s have become more popular as they become more rare, and the advent of the internet and YouTube. So more and more people know what these cars are. But I'm very, very excited to see where we're going to get at with this build. So I'm going to throw this together, kind of show you. We were at the shop today, just doing a walk around of the car, dropping some parts off for it, and we're just waiting for the motor to get back. And once it's back, the car will go back together, get a dyno session, get broken in, and I'll get the keys back. So hopefully, just in time for spring, and then I will be able to enjoy my rotary rocket again. So thank you guys. Pay attention to the channel. We'll be uploading more content as I'm able to film it and put it together. So this is kind of just a side hobby, fun thing. I know there's amazing FD builds out there, tons of stuff to keep you motivated, watching people like the Vargas brothers or Rob Dahm build these awesome cars. So it'd be, kind of nice to have that little push into the video world and show people what it's like to live with a FD RX-7. So thank you guys. I hope that if you have any questions or things that you want to see or go over, by all means ask below in the comments, and I'll definitely cover that for you. Thank you. Hey guys, we're back at Kontras Performance, dropping some parts off for the FD. We're just still waiting on the motor. It should be done here in a week or so. Heading back from Florida. As you can see, she's sitting outside, just waiting her turn to get in the shop. A lot of cool projects going on here. I just cannot wait to have this done and on the street, hopefully in time for spring. You can pop the hood again on here, kind of take a gander. Engine bay is all clean. Twin power is going to come out of that and be for sale. Stock engine harness is going to come out and be for sale. It's got the resistors on it for the injectors. The AEM boost solenoid is going to come out too. So we're going to be taking a lot of things out of the car. Main things like the switch and relay system are going to stay. So I'm pretty excited for it. GM 3-bar map sensor is going to come out for the full Haltech kit. So we'll have another FD on the street here in the next couple weeks, maybe month. And yeah, we'll be ready to rock and roll. On today's fun, cleaning engine bays.